Yo, what up, tube? Chivo Gaming back at you with another one. And in this video, I call this one the BTK, the Black Tusk Killer. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Jumping right into the build, I'm going with the Technician Specialization for the damage to robotics, for the launcher itself, and for the EMP grenade. For my guns, I got the Pestilence to spread the plague of the outcast. Hits applied debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with this debuff, all stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. So you get your stacks on one enemy. When he dies, those stacks get transferred over to the next one and rinse and repeat. For my secondary, you can use whatever gun you like. I just chose to go with the P416 because I wanted to use Spike on it. So I put Spike on it because it reminded me of the olden days, and I just ran with it because I'm not really going to be using my secondary that much, only to get spiked every now and then. I'm going to be running with my Pestilence more than anything because my Pestilence is going to catch all the bodies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because with that Plague of the Outcast, I'm trying to stack that. I'm trying to use that as much as possible. My handgun is always going to be the Mozambique Special. I'm going to die with that on. For the mask, I got the Vile Mask to spread the toxic delivery. Status effects also apply a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Damage over time for 10 seconds. Weapon damage over time for 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You see how it's working, right? So total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and increased by your status effect attributes. So the stronger your concussion grenade damage is, the more damage you're going to do with your status effects. The more status effect attributes you have, the more damage you're going to do with your status effects, right? My concussion grenade is 1.6, so it's like less that. That's like 800k, right? Divide that by 10 for the 10 seconds, and you'll get your damage output for the Vile Mask. You know what I'm saying? So I got a 2-piece wyvern wear. Everything, like as far as the attributes, like you can't get the hazard protection off of this, but I would much rather have skill haste. Right here, skill haste and status effects on everything. All the mods are skill haste mods. I got the wyvern wear 2-piece for the skill damage and the status effects. The chest has tag team. The last enemy you've damaged with a skill is marked. Dealing weapon damage to that enemy consumes the mark to reduce active cooldowns by 6 seconds. Cooldown 4 seconds. So every 6 seconds, every 4 seconds you can apply this perk, and it makes your cooldowns come a lot faster. So with the gloves and the knee pads, I went with a Hanayu 1-piece and China Light Industries 1-piece. Now I know I could go with 2 pieces of China Light Industries, but this is all I had, and I just didn't feel like farming for new pieces and getting exact pieces. These pieces work fine, so this is what I got, right? Again, everything rolled to skill, haste, and status effects. Ain't not much more to it. So for the book bag, I got the name Golden Gear backpack with status effects, right? They got the 10% status effect. The core attribute is armor. So you could have that as armor, or you could have it as weapon damage. Like it doesn't matter. It was just random that I got the backpack like this with the attributes. So, you know, I wish I had the status effect on it, but I was playing around with the core attribute. I put weapon damage and armor and skill. Like I was messing around with that. So this is what worked out best for me. And then it got the talent on the backpack is the perfectly wicked. Applying a status effect, increase total weapon damage by 18% for 27 seconds. So that makes your pestilence hit a little bit stronger. Because right now it's at 64k. So with that extra 18% to make it lit. So the skills going with the jammer pulse and the demolisher firefly. Sorry. We got the spread on this, the radius on the jammer pulse is so big, you're gonna affect a lot of people with this. So when you hit them with that, you see the duration lasts for 8 seconds. That's almost the 10 seconds for the viral mass. So you know what I'm saying, the duration is gonna last as long as the viral mass, as long as the plague of the outcast. So that's lit right off the bat. And the cooldown is 14 seconds. With tag team, it's gonna go down to 8 seconds. So it's gonna come back really fast. So in the jammer pulse, you're gonna be using that mostly. So just every time it pops back up, just use it. That way you can apply your viral mask to everything, the toxic delivery. So and then like keep shooting, and then you're just gonna drop people. With the demolisher firefly, this is to damage their weak points. So the warhounds, the bombers, the snipers, the techs, the wallies, like the heavies, like all of them, those boomers, like you could use it on all of them. Like you'll see as soon as you pull it out, it's gonna light up the weak points, and it's even gonna highlight like fire extinguishers and canisters that you can blow up and stuff like that. So it's very useful. It's a very useful tool for this build because it's gonna help you. Like with these, it's gonna shut down everything. So it's gonna shut down their electronics and it's gonna damage their weak points. Because if a grenader's weak point is destroyed, what's he gonna grenade? He ain't gonna grenade nothing, right? Or if an LMG, if his belt is destroyed, like he can't LMG, he gonna pull out his pistol. So it only makes sense that you use this for the Black Tusk, and you could use this pretty much for anyone, any faction. You know what I'm saying? Because they all got weak points. You could just take them out with that. So you just gotta be aware that because like once you use it, like in that wave of enemies is out there, you're not gonna be able to use it again. So just like be mindful of when you use it and stuff like that. You'll get the hang of it like once you use it a lot and stuff like that. But this is the BTK, the Black Tusk Killer. I'm gonna come back with some gameplay footage. We're just gonna relax for a second, but I'm gonna come back and do some gameplay with this. All right. So until then, Chivo out.